Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome back to another weekly update for OSRS. This week we got Vanguard improvements. So it says that the Vanguard room has been a sore point for a lot of raiders, but no longer. The votes have reached them, and they have a bunch of changes that they have released for today. And first is the adjustments to the Vanguard stats in general. Defense has been lowered and hit points has been increased, thus making the fight reset mechanic less risky for smaller raiding parties. The high magic defense of the melee Vanguard has been swapped with its melee defense so that it slots neatly into the established combat triangle. Next, they reduced the Vanguard's aggro range and shifted one of the spawn positions to match the room layouts in other Vanguard rooms. And lastly, you are now guaranteed to get at least one overload from the Vanguards, so bottoms up. This isn't the end of the changes, it does say. There is still a few features such as the HUD, which passed the poll, but it will take a little bit longer to implement that. In the meantime, they go, this is how they have started, and they've also started to go into other changes for the Chambers of Zarek improvements. It says, you'll notice that upon finishing the raid at the Chambers of Zarek, your best times will appear on screen. This information will be also visible to the Avengers log in your player-owned house, assuming you've built one, of course. While doing this, they've also corrected a few other issues with the raid. They've rebalanced the Scavenger Beast loot table to include more reasonable amount of Cecilias and Indark Jews. They've altered the positions of crystals in one of the crab rooms to not be as much of a hindrance on raid's efficiency. They've also fixed an issue where players would be hit by Vespula's melee attack if the Abyssal Portal died. Again, this is only the start of the changes from Poll 71, so in the coming weeks, we could look for more improvements for the Vanguard, Chambers of Zarek, the Gauntlet, Grotesque Guardians, and so much more. So it says, do keep your eyes peeled for this. In other news, the Bounty Hunter World 535 AUS, that they trialed a few weeks ago, has been removed. They made it harder for players to assign kill credit to a friend by reducing the amount of time a PKer can claim credit for a kill when the third target leaves PvP combat and dies in PvM. The support tutorial can now be toggled via the bank settings menu. Players who have contributed enough to the Zalkana fight will now have a static 1.5 to 250, or 1.5. It says 1 in 2,250 chance at the small Cano pet. Ceradomin's tier can now be obtained from the Last Man Standing shop. The prices of various bladed spell sacks have been increased, with the Ancient Ice sack now at 500 points, the Integral sack at 250 points, and the Vengeance and Teleport sacks are at 350 points each. The Elite clue that requires a player to kill a green dragon will now accept Brutal Green Dragons. In the Dead Man tournament, or the DMM tournament, the clue that requires Lava Dragon Bones is no longer given. Players who already had it will find it has changed to another clue. And that's actually it for this week, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe down below. Until next time, later, guys.